Okay, y'all, so I wanted to come on here and talk about something really quickly. And it's just for these apartments I live in. I know some other apartments out there probably do it too, where you can rent an apartment. Hola, ¿cómo está? Okay. But it's like you can rent you can like work for the apartments and get a free apartment. But see, what people don't really, these people here in these apartments, I'm gonna just say, because this is the only example I can use, and I know for a fact, I done seen proof, I done seen the receipts. But you can, these people though, what these people fail to realize is ain't shit free. Like the management in these apartments will make shit sound so good to you. One, these people don't speak English that work here. They don't speak English. So you gotta talk to them in Spanish. It's the only job that they can work where they don't have to learn English. Besides working at a restaurant. And then at least at a restaurant you'll get your whole check. Minus the taxes that they take out, or the withholdings, or however they call it. Because everybody that works out should, at the very least, have to pay taxes. If they take withholdings out of my check, they should take it out of everybody else's goddamn check. Then they tell you, oh, if you work here, you can get a free apartment. Ain't nothing free, because the rent for regular people who don't work here but they just live here is $670, almost damn $700 for this shit, y'all. For this. Look how they let the grounds look. Y'all trash every goddamn well. This ain't worth it. That's why I say I wouldn't advise nobody to live over here. This side, inside the apartments, and outside look better than over here, than this side. But yeah. And that rent over there is higher. That's almost what? $700 for 1 bedroom, $800 for 2, and that's all they got is 2 bedrooms. Imagine if they had 3, how much rent it would be. And that's for both sides. But back to what I was saying. So, not to mention, these apartments, for the people that work here, and for the people that live here, they allow you to get your lights on through the apartments, which is another thing that's something stupid you shouldn't do. Because if the apartment decide to turn your lights off, then they could just turn your goddamn lights off. This ain't no low income apartment. This ain't no all bills paid apartment. As far as I know, this ain't no all bills paid apartment. Because if it was, everybody that's staying over here now, not just the people that work over here, or some of the people that live over here, would have to pay their rent, and then the lights is included. No. And all that other stuff. No. I pay my own light bill, separate light bill from my rent. So when I pay the rent, it's just for that, the rent. It's not for the light bill, the water bill, and all that. It might be for the water bill, but will this little boy ever go to school? Right here? Damn, I'm always, all through the week and the weekend seeing him at home. Damn, do he go to school? Is he even here legally enough to go to school? No, he's not black. He's some kind of like Dominican or something like that. But he speaks nothing but Spanish. No English. As far as I know. Because I don't know him like that. But back to what I was saying. Now, like I say, ain't shit free. Now, these people probably would, if they wouldn't living and working over here. If they was just living over here, and just say if they was working at somewhere else, a restaurant or something, they'll get their whole, what? I'm just throwing out a number. $700-800 check, or however much they get paid. Then you can pay your rent out of that, because your taxes gonna come out regardless. The state gonna take the taxes out. But half of these people over here in the United States illegally anyway. The majority of these people that live in these apartments here that I live in, I can't talk for no other apartments because I don't live there. I don't know nobody there or whatnot. But to each his own. I ain't had no experience with them. But for these apartments, the majority of the people that live here is over here illegally. So they gonna take whatever job they can get, because they ain't got no paper saying that they supposed to be here. They ain't got no birth certificate, social security number, ID, driver's license. Half of them don't have none of that. Half of them just got a driver's license. Half of them ain't even got the papers to say that they legally immigrated over here, or they was born here, or stuff like that. Some of them do now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all of them don't. I'm just saying some of them do. but the majority don't. So, now what I was saying is, this the only job that they can take. This the only place that they can live that don't ask for all them papers. Some of these people over here got ankle monitors, just got out of jail. This is the only apartments that'll let you live with a felony and don't care what kind of felony you have. Most apartments will let you live, but it depends on the type of felony and how old it is. These people obviously don't care how old it is. They'll let you live in with whatever felony. You could be just got out of jail yesterday. Just as long as you got the money, you can move in tonight. Hey, you can move in while you signing the application. These people don't care. That's about the only thing I would tell a friend of mine. If you just got out of jail, you can move over here, but don't get too comfortable. Don't get shit stuff. Don't make sure you still be looking. Don't settle. That's all I'm saying. Don't settle. Because it's not worth it, to be honest with you. But so the people that work over here illegally, the ones that are, this the only option they have is to have an apartment where they live at, thinking that it's free, and they're only getting what at the very most $100 out their check. Well, what would be a whole full check if they was to work somewhere else and live here, or live somewhere else and work here? They probably would get a whole full check. But since they choose to live where they work, basically it's something close to a mixing business with pleasure type situation. They're gonna mail carrier. But since they choose to live and work in the same place, eat out the same plate or whatnot, then that's just the repercussions of their actions. That's just the reaction to what they chose to do, the lifestyle they chose to live. You chose to live where you work. Well, work where you lay your head. I mean, now, I'm not saying that it's wrong to live in an apartment and work at the same apartment, or work at an apartment and have a free apartment. But it's not really free, though. That's what these people don't understand, and that's the point I'm trying to make, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Because if you look at it, they say free. You don't get a full, these people don't, they will tell you they don't get a full check because they live and work here. The reason why they don't get a full check is because it's not free. The rent money that you would be paying if you didn't live here and you just worked here, or the other way around, the majority of your money is going to make the books cooked, make it look like you paying bills here. You're not really paying bills here, because they wouldn't have so many people working maintenance and living in free apartments. I mean, I would like to think most apartments, they wouldn't have like 8, 9, 10, a whole heap of people that work maintenance and having all them apartments that's free. Don't know, that's losing more money. The apartment's losing money because you got 10 apartments that's free for somebody to live and live in just as long as they work here. I wouldn't want to do that. I'd be like, okay, we'll have like maybe 4 apartments for somebody to want to live, that want to work here and live on the property as well. I'm not gonna have no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 apartments that's free for a maintenance worker that want to live and work on the property. They want to work on the property and live here too. No, I have at the very most 4. I'm not gonna have all them damn free apartments. That's 10 apartments, 5 and up apartments. That's something you could be renting out and getting money off of. But instead, you want to risk your take your chances and hold out 10, 5 and up apartments for supposed to be free rent for somebody who works here so they can live here too. No. I understand most, but not all people and Hispanics can all live like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in an apartment. Like these people right here, upstairs right here, where that pink curtain at, all the way to them stairs right there, that porch. They can do that. But not everybody like that. Like if you got 7 kids, or if you got 5 kids, you want it to be you, your husband, and your children. However many kids you got. You don't want it to be you, your husband, your kids, your sister-in-law, her kids, her husband, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your brother, they son, they daughter, them kids. Ain't nobody got time for all that. There's too many goddamn people in a 2-bedroom. Yeah, there's too many goddamn people in a house under one roof, period. For me, personally, that's just me speaking. I'm not like everybody else. I can't be just... He got on Dallas Cowboy shirt. I can't just be living in an apartment with, like, more than me, my significant other, and if we have children, however many children we have. Now, if we finna have extended family living, that's just too fucking much. I can't live it like, basically that's the word I'm looking for. I can't live in an apartment where it's more, if it is more than me and my immediate family, like the family I created. And then you got your mother, his sister, his brother, your sister, your brother, your nieces, nephews, his nieces, nephews. That's too many goddamn people under one roof. I'm sorry. I can't be dealing with that. Hell, I barely can deal with all them goddamn people in my car. Gotta have like 12, 13 people in there. That's how they all... Oh, and like the people that stay upstairs above me. That's how they be able to pay such high rent and move in all these damn apartments. Me personally, I can't do it. I tried. Hell, I could barely do it with a roommate. Without somebody getting on my damn nerves. Because if you bring something you like in the house, somebody gonna eat it up. Or if you just clean something up, just wash all the dishes, somebody gonna fuck it up. Or if you gonna be the one stuck, instead of splitting everything in half, or however many times, you're gonna be the one end up paying everything. You're gonna get somebody out the whole goddamn group that don't want to do nothing, that don't want to carry their weight. That's why I say I can't do it. I cannot do it. If I'm gonna live with somebody, if I just absolutely have to, that person gonna have to carry their weight. I can't carry my weight, your weight, and 5 to 10 other people. If we gonna live together, at the most, I'll take a roommate if I have to. If I absolutely can't afford the apartment by myself, or rent a house by myself, I'm gonna have to do some extensive background search, some extensive everything search. Cause I'm not gonna fucking have no roommate that ain't doing shit. You ain't carrying your weight. So I gotta pay all the bills. If that's the case, I gotta pay all the goddamn bills in the house, and you ain't helping out whatsoever. I gotta pay the rent. All the rent, the light bill, the whole entire light bill, the cable bill if we got cable, and other shit. And then I gotta keep gas in the car, buy food, and you eating up my food too? Hell no. You might as well go get your own goddamn apartment and let me stay here. I might as well just stay by my damn self. Either I move out and get my own place, or I stay here and you move out. Because I'm paying everything by my goddamn self anyway. So I might as well just stay by myself. But, hey, I ain't gonna make this video long. I just want to come on here and talk about that real quick. Like, these people that work here tend to think when they hear the word free, that means you don't pay nothing. No. That means you don't pay nothing because they're taking it out your check. The check that you would be getting, they taking it out of your check. You're not getting no full check. That's why they only, at the end of the day, you only cash your check. You only get $100 check that they give you, and you got to go cash that and make that stretch amongst 35 people in the house. And I'm over exaggerating how many people in the house, that number or whatever, but it do be, y'all gotta agree with me, it do be a lot of fucking people in the house in one apartment. Like them in 306 above me, I think it's like 5 guys in the house. And then upstairs next to them, directly next to them, it's like 5 guys in that apartment. And like I said, across it's like 7 people in that apartment. Damn, they be having a lot of fucking people coming out the house. It's like clowns coming out of car. Good Lord, you got like 30 clowns coming out of one car, out of one little bitty ass car. Like these apartments, one little bitty ass apartment, 1 bedroom. You got like 5 to 10 people coming out of there. That's too many goddamn people. I understand it makes the rent cheaper like that, but damn. It supposed to make the bills cheaper. But damn, that's too many people. That apartment is over capacity. Because only a 1 bedroom, just like a car. A 2 bedroom, just like a SUV. It can only hold so many people before it's out of capacity. You won't be able to close the doors or nothing. A car can hold, like this, can hold 5 people probably. A SUV probably can hold 6. Comfortably and safely. Where everybody could put on their seatbelts, depending on the size of the SUV. Like that GMC over there and that white one, they probably can hold like 6 people, and everybody put their seatbelt on. A car can hold 5 people, and everybody have a seat belt on. These apartments, 1 bedroom should be able at the most hold a couple with 2 kids. Or if you got 5 kids, well, or 3 kids, it'll be kind of comfortable. It'll be kind of pushing it, but comfortable. A 2 bedroom can take a couple and maybe 4 kids at the most, I would personally say. But these people be over here, they overpacking their apartments, they overpacking their cars, they overpacking every goddamn thing. And they're just shoving everybody in every little space in the house. You have people sleeping in the living room, people sleeping on the patio, people sleeping in the kitchen, on the floor, people sleeping on the coffee table, people sleeping on the damn kitchen table, if they got that, because that take up space. You got people sleeping in the dining room, people sleeping in the bathroom, people sleeping in the tub. You got people sleeping in the hallway, people sleeping up against the wall, people sleeping in closets. Like, then, like, I can imagine how their car look. You got people sitting in the cars in the regular seats. You got people sitting in the trunk. You got people sitting every damn where. And they be getting the smallest cars. Like, how the fuck you gonna fit all them down, all 7, 8, 9, 10 people up in the damn car? You gonna, everybody sitting in there, ain't nobody got no damn seatbelt on. Seatbelts are for y'all safety. Seatbelt is for my safety. Like I say, and I'm gonna end it with this. I don't like all them people around me, living with me or ride with me. That's too many goddamn people. If you can't get in this car and you be able to put your seatbelt on, then you need to go and go somewhere. You ain't getting in. If I can't come in my house and be comfortable, or get in my car and be comfortable, then I can't deal with that. I'm sorry, I can't. Y'all gotta go somewhere. I understand that having a roommate supposed to make the rent and bills lighter and easier on whoever renting the apartment. But if I gotta get to like the point that this lady was before her and her husband was before she moved, she had to move from a 1 bedroom down here to this 2 bedroom. Couldn't afford that 1 bedroom. Or she needed more space because she was having a second daughter. So she moved up there and still couldn't afford it because rent kept going up. All these apartments, the rent is going up and half the people can't afford it. That's why they got so many people in the goddamn house. To make it easier to afford. Like 700, you have 2 people that both make enough money over the rent. You can split that with $300 or $350 a month. Each one of y'all put in. But you gotta, like I say, make sure that the other person you're rooming with is gonna be the type of person that pay their bills. I'm not gonna live with no fucking body that say one thing and do something else. As far as when it comes to the bills, they say, oh, I got you, pay the first month, the next month. The next couple months, you got to pay the rest of the goddamn bill. Not me. But back to this lady. So before she just recently moved, she got to a point where she had to sublet her 2nd bedroom out, move her kids and her daughters all into the master bedroom. And I could bet you, I'm not saying for a fact that I know, because I wasn't a fly on the wall or one of the walls in the apartment, but I can bet you 2 to 1 or 9 times out of 10, from the look on her husband's face, he got tired of that. You can't be intimate with your wife. You can't cuddle with your wife. You can't lay up with your wife if you want to. He can't even lay in the house and scratch his balls if that's what he want to do. Because you got your young kids in there. Certain things people just don't want to do in front of their kids. And then you got other people in your house that you don't even fucking know. Even if it is people you know. Certain things you just cannot do around family, friends, associates, or whatever. Or anybody. You can't just do random shit, walk around the house naked in front of other people. You got other people and their kids sharing an apartment with you. Renting out your other bedroom. No. So, it's either that or the rent got too high and they decided to leave. Or they were stacking their money and bought a house. And that's this apartment up here. But I mean, that's shit that happens. People like living like that. Cramped. You can tell I don't like being fucking cramped up. My car's a force is enough for 3 people in the back, the driver, and the passenger in the front. I don't like being cramped up. I don't like being put in positions I can't move around and I damn sure can't breathe. Who likes that? Who can be peaceful and comfortable in that? And then you went from one situation where your kids, your 2 daughters. Now, see, me personally, if I had to stay in apartments and I had 2 girls, they could sleep in the room together. I personally would even say if you got a daughter that's old enough and I'm going to just throw out a random number above 5 and up, and you got a son that's a baby, I'll put them two in the same room. Especially if all I can afford is a 2-bedroom like this, then yeah, I'll put them in the room together because he's a baby and she's a girl. But when he start getting older, then I'll start moving him somewhere, or either I even put the baby in the room with me. But like I say, it was either that he felt uncomfortable with all the people in his house, the rent was getting too high. But other than that, that's all. I'm gonna leave this with that and that little story time for y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye, y'all.